right. Welcome to the, what is this called?
Olaf's Talk.
Olaf Talk?
Olaf's Talk. We're going to talk about what color Olaf is.
What?
What color Olaf is?
Why?
What color is Olaf, Grace?
White.
I believe it's white.
Well, Olaf is made of snow, and technically snow is transparent.
Who can do their best Olaf impression?
Well, I can.
Let's hear it.
No,
You have to do it in the mic, otherwise we won't be able to hear you.
There's two sisters. One born with magical powers, one born with powerless. And born for snowmen.
JC,
No.
what are your thoughts on Olaf?
Well, he very funny.
Do you
best
like
part.
Olaf?
Yes.
Okay. Can you elaborate on that?
Of course she is.
Well, I like how he's so funny and is
Like funny haha, or is he like just funny looking?
both.
Both? Okay. Very good. Both. I like that.
You, Harley?
he's got a big imagination, and he convinces himself out of being scared when he tells himself that it'll all make sense when he gets older. So he's got a very childlike mind.
What would a snowman look like when he got older?
It grows like a snowbeard.
Snowbeard?
His twigs probably fall off, gets bald.
He doesn't have hair. Does he have hair? Does
His
Olaf had hair?
He has
Those are
twigs.
little twigs. His little twigs.
He's got twigs.
Oh,
He's got 3 twigs.
Twigs for hair. Okay. All right. Look up Olaf here. Oh, Stacy is. Stacy. Yes, he does have twigs for hair. Okay. That's interesting.
Have his story.
I don't know. Hi everyone, I'm Olaf and I like warm hugs.
That is his catchphrase. That's his greeting.
Okay. His go-to. All right. So what else do you want to talk about?
Well, Olaf is,
Do we want to keep talking about Olaf or do we want to go to
Oh.
something else?
let's go to Elsa. No. Let's go to Kristoff.
I like Kristoff. He's one of my favorites.
Sit down.
I liked his 80s montage music video in the second movie.
That was a very good.
Yeah, that was super good.
That was hilarious. I loved
It
it.
was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Sven can actually talk. Olaf never needed. Kristoff never needed to talk for him.
That's right. That's right. So what was your favorite part of the second movie, Gracie? The second Frozen.
My favorite part of second Frozen was Kristoff and Olaf
Kristoff and Olaf. Okay. Doing what?
singing
Singing. Okay.
and poeming.
Poeming?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Okay. JC, what was your favorite part of the second Frozen movie?
That's
Frozen
kind of a hard pick.
Oh yeah, why is that?
There's so many good parts.
You can
Like,
you can say
Elsa,
you can say all of them if you want.
like Elsa roping the horse, the water horse, and the spirit, the water spirit. And I also really like Olaf's story, and I like the 80s video.
Okay.
And there's just really a lot of favorite parts, like the one where she figures out she's a spirit.
Okay.
And
Harley, what was your
she
favorite part?
died.
Again. No, wait, she died this time. Elsa died in the first one.
No, Anna died in the last one.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, you're right. Anna died in the first one. Elsa dies in the second one. Okay.
And they
But
lived.
nobody stays dead.
Kind of odd.
Except for the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stay dead.
They stay dead.
They stay dead, yeah. Go ahead. Harley, what was your favorite part of Frozen 2?
The 80s video was good. Olaf
That's
was,
what we're calling Kristoff's singing montage. That was pretty much an 80s love
Yeah.
music video.
So that was really good. And then there was Olaf telling the story, and the general was hilarious.
That guy was funny.
But I'm a horse person, and so the ice horse was really awesome. I liked
Ice horse or water horse?
water horse, but also can make him ice.
Oh, okay.
Because in a lot of movies, it aggravates me because it's, wild horse meets girl, and suddenly he's so tame, she actually had to break him, which was nice.
Okay.
That was really nice. I like that.
Okay.
But
What
this
else?
one cannot
I
break.
guess this is our Frozen 2 review.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, was it your favorite? Okay, between the two, Frozen 1 and Frozen 2, which one was your favorite? Gracie, what was your favorite? Frozen 1 or Frozen 2?
Both.
Okay, Gracie. JC, what was your favorite? 1 or 2?
2.
2. Harley?
Definitely two.
Definitely 2. Just because of the water horse.
No, not
No.
because of the water horse. It was better.
It was a lot
Because
more
there was
better.
reindeer. Because there was water horses instead of reindeer.
There's definitely
There
not
was
as
still reindeer in it.
Well, I mean, the first one didn't have any horses. It was all reindeer. Oh,
There's-
no, I did
it
have
had
horses.
horses,
Yeah.
so see?
But they weren't one of the main, characters.
Yes.
The water horse was kind of a main character in this one.
That's not the well.
Anyway, we really like Frozen 2. That's what it's
Okay,
going
so
to.
Frozen 2, that was the overall best pick.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What else? What else do you want to talk about?
Anna. We've
haven't talked
We've
about
covered Olaf, Kristoff, the water horse technically. So
Okay.
Anna next.
All right. What about Anna? How was she in this movie compared to
Crying.
the first compared to the first one?
In the first one, she was still a really good sister and pretty much
And cried a lot.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
I liked in the second one, she was a big part because she was the other part of the bridge. The bridge had to have two sides between the spirits, so Elsa was one, and she was the other, but she didn't have any powers.
Okay. Cool. What do you think, Chase?
Well, Anna is a really good sister, and she did have a really good. She does seem like a spirit, and she is very sweet, and she makes sure everyone's all right before she goes anywhere for herself.
Okay. Who's the better sister, Anna or Elsa?
Don't compare sisters.
Why not?
Anna,
not gonna do
Anna's
that.
the best
We're
sister.
not going to do that.
We're not gonna do it. Why not?
Anna's the sweetest sister. That's what I think, because Elsa just leaves.
And she sends
If
him
Elsa-
off like a.
If she
Flower
had
color.
brought Anna along, she never would have been able to rope Nox. And if she had managed to get to Atalan, Elsa would have died, and Anna would be stuck there, and there'd be no way for her to get out.
Yeah, but Elsa was the one that was, I can do this myself. And she was like pushing Anna away again, right? So
Yeah,
is Anna or is Elsa kind of the overprotective sister? Like, Anna can't handle this. I'm just going to do this on my own.
In the second one, Anna was kind of the overprotective sister, if you think about it.
That's true. Going, I can help you. But Elsa just wants to do it on her own. She's
She
always
told
wanting to be alone.
She explained it to Anna. She asked Anna to go, and so she finally had to push her away because sweet talking wouldn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, it wasn't
Only in
working.
that one part. I think Anna's the best sister, because she's...
So who is the hero in the first movie?
Anna,
Anna. Who's the hero in the second movie?
technically Elsa.
Mhm.
Technically Elsa. Okay.
They both get a leading role in different movies.
Okay. So where does Kristoff and Sven and Olaf play into these movies? They're not the hero.
As
They're
a-
definitely not the villain. Okay, so the villain in the first one is pretty easy to pick out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the villain is
Elsa's Fear and Prince Hans.
Prince Hans. Very good.
The Duke
good
wasn't.
call on the Elsa's Fear. Very
The Duke of Weaselton wasn't very good either.
good. Right. Okay, so in the second one, who is the villain?
Technically the spirits.
Gracie?
Technically, the bad.
Yeah, who's the bad guy in Frozen 2?
The spirits mostly, once you think about it. they're going against them.
Well, actually,
Well, they had their feelings hurt, I guess, or the bond was broken because of Elsa's grandpa.
Elsa's
Yes,
grandpa
and their
was the bad guy.
their
Yeah.
But he was gone. He's already dead.
But
so-
he made the barricade around the forest so nobody could get out.
So there's
Dam had to be broken in order for them to.
Yeah, well, no, the spirits put the fog around. Wouldn't let nobody in and out.
so there
And they did
is-
that because of the bond that was broken between the spirit world and
So-
Arendelle.
And they
So
were
you
good because they evacuated Arendelle so that because they knew it had to be destroyed.
The dam.
So you'd think that both of them.
Let's talk
'Cause,
about.
well, really just the grandpa, because the grandpa put it. It made the spirits mad.
Okay.
Mhm. And the grandpa really. Let's talk about why the grandpa killed the whoever it was.
Yeah, kind of the spirit.
lead. The lead,
What were those guys anyway? Who were those people?
the lead guardians.
The
I'm pretty
hippies?
sure.
No, they were not the hippies. They were.
What were they? I mean, they
No
were following
Tholdrans.
around these
They
spirits.
were no
They-
Tholdrans.
Well, they weren't spirits, and they weren't like magic people. They
Yes,
weren't
but
like-
they lived in the forest and they took advantage. Well, not taken advantage, but they used the spirits' gifts on the forest in a good way, and then they made friends with Arendelle.
As a trick, though.
But the grandfather created the dam, but it really damaged their water because the water couldn't flow as easily, and so then he killed the leader because he thought that they were too powerful and they would overrule them.
Guess we're gonna have to watch that movie when it comes out on video again.
We've watched Olaf's
we're
story.
gonna get it on DVD, of course.
I'm sure we will. Okay, so we've been talking for about 12 minutes now. What do y'all think?
About what?
About what? Such a teenager answer. About this whole thing. About this setup, the video cameras. What do y'all think?
It's pretty cool.
Talk show kind of thing going on here. I wish I had it set up. I needed an extension cord to hook up that camera so I can see what's going on. So I can see what I can see. All right. Well, thank y'all for helping me with this. Y'all gave me a little bit to play with because now I have 2 cameras, 1 audio, and I'll have to try to put all 3 of them together. Is it possible?
Adios.
Yeah, it's
Let's
possible.
see. Okay. And another thing I wanted to test was how far. Y'all were all really close to the mics. I was not. I was kind of in and out. I was kind of coming up close, and now I'm far away. So, these are all good tests.
Gracie was up here putting her
Well,
hands
she's
up,
great.
too.
Everything was great. So I appreciate it. And I need that card ready now.